Hey guys, so today we're going to go ahead and start talking about the letter G. And in addition to that, we're going to go over our new worksheet that we're going to practice every day this week. We used Elijah's today. So first I'm going to read the book, My G Book. And of course, the first thing we do is we sing our alphabet. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I never will forget how to say the alphabet. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and read about My G Book. And remember, the G says G, like goat and gorilla and grapes and goose. So let's go ahead and read My G Book. Little G had a box. She said, "I will fill my box." And she opened the gate and went into the garden. Little G found goats in her garden. "In you go, goats," she said. Then she found grass, lots of green grass. So she put some green grass into her box. But the goats ate the grass. Then she found some grapes, lots of grapes. So she put the grapes into her box, but the goats ate the grapes too. What could little G do? She found a gorilla. She put the gorilla into her box. Did the goats eat the gorilla? No. The goats grinned, and then the gorilla grinned. Then little G found a guitar, and she played the guitar. The goats danced with the gorilla. Everyone giggled. Little G found some glasses, and she put the glasses on the goats. And then she found some goggles, and she put the goggles on the gorilla. Just then a goose and a gander walked by. "What funny goats and what a funny gorilla," said the goose and the gander. Little G caught them. "I will put you in my box," she said. "I will give you a gift," said the goose. She laid an egg made of gold. "What a great gift," said little G. A golden egg, wow. Little G looked around. "What a great group of G's," she said. Guitar, girl, gander and goose, grapes, an egg made of gold, gorilla with goggles, goats with glasses, and lots of green grass. The end. So now that we finished our G Book, so what we're going to work on now is our worksheet for the week. So you'll see I did Elijah's this time just to have a little sample. And I want to show you what you guys are going to be doing this week. I'm sorry, let me fix this angle so you guys can see what I'm doing. We're going to work on our worksheet. So before you do anything, I am going to ask your parents to do a little bit of work. And before you do anything, first we need to go ahead and we need to write the letters of your name. So I'm writing Elijah. So I'm going to do his letters all out of order. E, L, I, J, A, H. So I wrote his name, but I wrote it all mixed up, and then I'm going to write some numbers because I'm going to ask you guys to count the grapes later. So I'm going to write the number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like that. So now the next thing we need to do before the kids can go ahead and start working is, parents, I'm going to ask you to draw some grapes. So I already have 3 there. I want you to draw some more. So for this time, I'm going to just do 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to tell you how many I did. I want to count it. So we have everything done, and now it's time for the kids to get to work. So before they can start working, we do need to cut. So like we've done each time, we're going to cut out our letters and we're going to cut out our numbers so we can go ahead and use them for our worksheet. So parents, again, I think it would be great if you guys could do the big cut like this, and then see if the kids can do our snips. Snip, 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 snip. There we go. So now we're ready to get going. So I'm going to try to hold the camera and do this one-handed. We'll see if it works. I'm not sure if I can do this with one hand, but I figured we might as well try. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on writing the name. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write Elijah's name. So the first thing I do is, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out a way to angle this. I guess I can't do it with one hand. I guess we'll just do it like this. First thing I'm going to do is trace his name. E, L, I, J, A, H. First, I trace it. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spell his name. So I will need some glue. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dot of glue everywhere I'm going to have a letter. And then I'm going to spell his name. So the first letter we need is the letter E. So let me put my glue on. And I'm going to look for my letter E. Found it. Here it is. So I'm going to put the E. I'm going to match it. See, it's the same as the one above. I have an E. Now I need the L, I, J, A. Last letter is a H. And now what I'm going to ask you guys to do is I want you to write your name as best as you can. So you're going to write the letters E. Then Elijah would write an L, I, J, A, H. Elijah. Now what I'm going to ask you guys to do is count the grapes. Let's see how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to find from all my numbers that my parents made for me, I found it, number 6. And I'm going to go ahead and glue the number. Now, if your kids don't know the number, that's okay. Write the number 6 and then ask them to match it. So number 6. All right, guys, I'm almost done. Now I got to do this. Ding, 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 guitar. So the first thing you can do is you can go ahead and trace the lines. We're going to go big line down. We're making the strings of the guitar. Big line down. One more. Big line down. Make the strings of your guitar. Then we're going to go ahead and see our capital G. And we're going to follow the road as careful as we can to get to the little g. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make and trace our letter G. We're going to go all the way around, little line across. All right, guys, this was a really long video. I will not be offended if you didn't watch it all. No worries. But I hope it made sense, and I hope you guys have a great week with our letter G.